Hello and one and all, and welcome back to yet another review. Now, I'm going to continue M. Night Shyamalan series. If you remember back in 2019, when Glass came out, I reviewed a selection of his, The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Signs, and Split. He's done 13 films. There's two other ones which aren't really noticeable, but I'm only going to do about 4 of his movies, and this The Village being one of them, which I'll be reviewing today. So today's review, I shall be reviewing The Village, which is written, produced, and directed by M. Night Shyamalan, shot by the wonderful Roger Deakins, and it stars Bryce Dallas Howard, also starring Joaquin Phoenix. Jesse Eisenberg is also in this film, and Sigourney Weaver. So you get a pretty good cast in here. And guys, if you've not seen The Village, I highly suggest you watch it first before you come back here, or unless if you don't care about spoilers, but I do recommend you check it out first before you watch this, because there will be spoilers, so you have been warned. So basically, a town lives in fear of an unknown monster from the woods, but when one from a community is badly injured, a blind girl sets out into the woods to find help from beyond, which is pretty much to sum up the movie. And guys, M. Night Shyamalan is very divisive because people think he's one of the worst directors ever out there. Some people think he's very meh, depending on his work. Well, he's done some good movies, but he's done some very, very bad movies. And The Village is certainly one of the most divisive ones. Some people love it, some people like it, some people don't, some people hate it, in fact. I'm kind of close to the middle, but also kind of close to thinking the movie is fine. You know, I will talk about some good points about this, and I will talk about some negative points about this movie. But first of all, Roger Deakins, man, I had literally, before watching this, I had literally no idea. This was my first time watching this. I had literally no idea he was shot in this, and oh my god, when I saw this, and I'm like, oh my god, Roger Deakins, the best cinematographer out there. He's old, and he's still shooting movies really, really well, and just looking at the film itself, it is shot beautifully, it is immaculate, and the audio sound is really, really good as well, for the most part. And most of the acting is good. I like Bryce Dallas Howard's performance, and I also like Joaquin Phoenix's performance, who also appeared in Signs, and known for playing the Joker in Joker. There are 2 plot twists in this movie, which we'll get into later on. And you also get to see M. Night Shyamalan as a cameo, because he does appear as cameos in his movies. In this film, he plays a guard officer, whatever. The only really time you get to see his face is the window reflection, and you get just to see his hands, because we all know he's a black person. You know, you get some good shots in there. You know, you see Joaquin Phoenix's character behind this sort of wooden house or shed. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Then you get one of the creatures just creeping past by. Really good shots. And now let's start into the negatives, actually. Because there are some parts of the script / screenplay that don't work for this movie, and some dialogue which doesn't work as well for the most part. And there are times where this movie, people can find this boring. I was thinking to myself, okay, can we get going? But there are parts going whenever you know, whenever the creatures are showing up in this movie. You know, and the first plot twist, I think it is the first one anyway, where you think Joaquin Phoenix's character is the main character, but no, he actually gets stabbed, gets killed off. This is like a callback to the 1960s Psycho, where the girl gets killed in the shower, but then her sister becomes the main character. Bryce Dallas Howard is actually the main character of this movie. Ivy Walker is the character who she plays. And she does give a good performance. I really like her performance. She's known for being in Spider-Man 3 and Jurassic World and some other movies as well. And I think the other plot twist... what was the plot twist? Why am I forgetting everything? The other plot twist I do know because that was such a callback to Psycho anyway. But, oh yes, the other plot twist was that the creatures aren't actually real creatures, because when you see one of the creatures, you see the camera zooming out, showing the dead creature, but it's actually a human. In fact, it is in fact a human for the most part, and I'm like, but, I mean... But overall, The Village is very 50-50. Some people flat out hate it, which I can understand. And some people, in fact, love it, which is cool. It's an opinion. I think the movie is okay. I think it's fine. There's enjoyable aspects to it. There's things that do not work for this movie at all. But overall, The Village, I don't think is terrible. I don't think it's a great movie either. But I think the other Signs, which I still actually I like that movie more than this because it's more terrifying, it's more enjoyable to watch. And The Sixth Sense especially, which is like a great movie, along with Unbreakable. Yeah, those are much better in my opinion. But The Village does have some parts going on here and there. But again, I watched it yesterday for the first time, so I'm not really too big on this. I only wanted to review it so I can catch up on some series that I thought I reviewed a while back anyway, because I like doing series on this channel. But overall, the film is well shot by Roger Deakins. He still knows how to shoot movies today. Every movie he shoots is just glorious to look at, and the sound quality is really good. Some acting's good. There are some good scenes in there, like whenever the creature's just creeping past by. Joaquin Phoenix, it's a very complicated movie at points, but overall, I think the movie is alright. I don't think it's one of the worst things ever made. Like, have you seen Batman and Robin or Superman 4? Have you seen the Emoji Movie? Have you seen anything that's considered worse than this? Then you really should look past this movie, because this movie does have good elements to it. And as far as grades go, I'm going to give this a C+. I mean, it could change from time to time, but as far as my review goes, it's a C+ for me. Signs is like a B+, while Sixth Sense and Unbreakable are like A+. If you've seen my reviews, I mean, I know I did out of 10s, but I don't do them anymore. That's why I'm just redoing my grades. And Split I really like. That's an A-. But with The Village, it's a C+. I do think it's pretty mediocre play. Since I think it's a movie that I think really needs to get going, but it does at points, but But I don't know. But there you go, guys. That was my review and personal thoughts on The Village. Why am I saying personal thoughts? I don't know. It's just my own thoughts on the review anyway. Movie. Gosh. Anyway, so comment down below. Let me know below. What are your thoughts on this movie? Do you hate it or do you like it? Feel free to comment below. Let me know what you thought of it, and let's have a great discussion in the comments below. So I have another Shyamalan review to come out, which will be The Happening. I think I know there's Shape of Water, but I haven't seen any copies of it anywhere. But I know The Happening is on Disney Plus, so I'm gonna review that. The Happening. Yeah. But as always, guys, if you're new to my channel, I'm a movie reviewer in the UK that likes to review movies, like to do series, and especially when a new movie related to it comes out. And as always, guys, if you're new, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share the video, and notify the bell before you leave. All of my social media links will be in the description down below. And as always, until my next video, I shall see ya then, and peace.